It's the 11th of September and I have a ripe strawberry and more to come through there. That's crazy, isn't it? So I'm going to pick that. That is a beauty. Good afternoon. I'm back in my summer house, as you can see. I've just received this in the post. So this is from Ali from My Rusty Garden, and I thought I'd open it in front of the camera. So how exciting! So let's see what we've got. Ooh. It says Happy Holidays. Oh my goodness! Wow! I have got loads of seeds. So, Rebel Starfighters, Copper River Tomato, Red Beard Scallions. So what's a scallion? Is that a spring onion or a shallot? I'm not sure. Have to check. Brown Boar Tomato, Black Beauty Tomato, Purple Delphinium. So this is Cold Stratify. So it's a Delphinium. And a black hollyhock. Oh, that's really exciting. Oh, Alison, thank you. Oh, I'm thrilled with that. That's really, really lovely. So, some interesting varieties for next year. Copper River Tomato. I'll have to look that one up. That sounds really interesting. And the Rebel Starfighters. I don't know if that's tomato as well. I'll have to look that one up too. But that is a lovely, lovely little haul. So I am really thrilled with that. Thank you so much. Yeah, we'll see how they go next year. So yeah, really, really grateful. Thank you. It's Friday morning and it is surprisingly quiet. It's 8:20. I can't really hear the traffic, which surprises me. But look at that sky, it's absolutely beautiful. I'm in the greenhouse and I'm just having a look at all my chilies. Now these are the jalapenos and they are starting to darken in colour. There's quite a few on there. Next to them are the yellow bell peppers and they look as if they're beginning to, or they're about to change colour. I've had quite a few off that plant already and they've been lovely. This is my patchy. And I've got quite a variety there. I've been picking those as well as I've been cooking. The Cheyenne are at the back. These are the Scotch bonnet and they're a beautiful colour and I've got loads more coming. Now what I really want to show you is the cayenne. There are so many. So what I'm going to do today, I've got two plants. This one is covered and so is this one. I'm going to pick all of these and then I am going to hang them to dry. Next to them are the snack peppers and they're beautiful colour as well. And then I've got my aubergines. I've been tickling the flowers as Nick suggested. Still nothing, but the one outside has actually got a fruit on. So let's get these chilies and then I'll show you how I'm going to hang them. I've just picked all of these and I've got myself some thread which I've doubled, and I've put a knot on the end. I'm just going to make that knot a little bit bigger so that it doesn't slip through the first chilli. And I am going to thread them. So I've just gone through the top of the cap and pull the thread through. This is my first one. It's my second one. And I'm just going to keep doing that until they're all on there. And then I'm going to hang them up in the greenhouse to dry because they need the sunlight to dry. So that's my first three. I'm going to carry on and I'll come back and show you when they're done. So I brought all the chilies out of the greenhouse and lined them up here because they're looking a bit poorly. They've been producing for weeks and weeks and weeks, but we've had a really hot spell and I think they've suffered in the greenhouse. So I've brought them out. I'm going to give them a good root soak, but I'm giving them a tomato feed for the nitrogen and some Epsom salts to help green them up a bit. So I'm going to let that drain through and then I'll give them another soak. So they've had a good feed now, so I'm hoping in the next couple of days they'll perk up a bit. It's these two in particular, and I think it's because the compost that's in those pots was from the soil that was delivered that I filled my raised beds in. There's an issue with the pH, it's too alkaline, so it's had some sulfate of ammonia, bloodfish and bone, and it's been fed, and I've topped it up with soil from a tomato grow bag, but yeah, they are struggling, so it'll be different next year. But hopefully the feed that I've just given them might help a bit, prolong them a bit, you know, for a few more weeks or so. And this is the aubergine that's in the greenhouse. I can't find any mites. There's no aphids, so I think that's probably a deficiency as well. So hopefully the feed that I've given it will help. But if anyone knows different, please let me know. Put in the comments below, it'd be great. These are the Alicante, and you can see they're just starting to colour and ripen. Let's take them forever. It's been so slow this year. These are the Shirley, and again they're only just starting to ripen. Outdoor girl, I pick a handful each day, so they've been a lot more advanced. These are the Super Marmond. I've actually been quite disappointed with these. They haven't really fruited an awful lot, and what has grown has been quite small, so I'm not sure whether again it's a compost issue. The pH again, I don't know. I really don't know. Tomatoes have been a real challenge this year. The Roma's got some fruit, but not a lot. Now, this tomato, this was a sucker that I put in a pot, and that's doing much better than the ones in the greenhouse. And then if you compare these are all suckers as well. And look at the amount of fruit on them. These are very much happier out here than in the greenhouse. They are covered. They're also much bigger. Look at the size of that. So what happened to my broccoli and cauliflower? I don't know how. It was all netted, and I hadn't noticed until it was too late. But there were just so many caterpillars attacking the leaves. There was far too many to pick off, so I had to lift the lot. And there were some broccoli heads which I thought I could save, and I took them in the kitchen, and every time I dunked them in water, more and more caterpillars emerged from inside, and it just put me off. So I ended up binning the lot. So now I've got this bed. I'm going to get some fresh compost and manure, and I'm going to dress it with sulfate of ammonia, bloodfish and bone, and build a different type of cage, I think. And if I can get some more brassicas, I'll put in there. If I can't, then I might go back to my original plan and plant some more raspberries. Good morning. It's 7:30 in the morning. I'm in my PJs, just doing a spot of deadheading, as you do. And look what I just picked. That is not bad, is it, for the middle of September? There are more to come. How crazy is that? So I'm going to go and have them now. So this is the bed that had all my leeks in it, and if you remember, I was plagued with a flea beetle. It was an absolute infestation, so I've managed to get rid of them all. But I'm concerned now that this becomes a hatchery, because they would have laid I would have thought thousands and thousands of eggs, but they're so tiny you can't see them. So I don't want it to be a reoccurring problem. So I'm going to put down a layer of thick cardboard, which I'm going to absolutely saturate. And then I've got 2 bags of one of farmyard manure and one of compost, which I'm going to mix together and cover the cardboard with. And I'm going to leave it over the autumn and winter. And leave it till next year before I use this bed again. Hopefully all the eggs and any little grubs will have died off. Oh, I do like a clean bed, so let's hope that does the trick. Coffee time. Wind it up for today because it's very, very overcast and it's getting quite blowy. We're expecting lots of rain, but I've done a lot of tidying, removed a lot of dieback, a lot of leaves on the beans that had bean rust. I've removed all of the Golden Gate, which are the French climbing bean, because they were absolutely covered in bean rust. That bed's all been prepped. This bed's been prepped. These containers have been thinned out. They need a good watering, but it's going to rain in a minute, so I'm going to leave it for the rain. The beans I've tidied up. There's a few old beans there I need to pull off that I missed. Tomatoes. This is a courgette. I've removed loads of old leaves. There's a couple more fruit coming. I don't know if you can see that. One there. That's another one down there. But I think that's probably coming towards the end now. There was a little bit of powdery mildew on some of the leaves I noticed yesterday, but I've removed all of them. These are all good. These are my potatoes. I don't need any potatoes for dinner today, so I'm not going to do a potato reveal. I think that'll be in the next one. But as you can see, it's quite blowy now. So I'm going to go in. So till next time, take care everybody.